The Ballon d'Or is one of the most prestigious awards in the football world, and almost every player's dream of winning it. But sometimes there is a barrage criticism against the player who won it, and a lot of accusations are made against the France football. One of the most famous one is when Nedved won it over Henry, who had an incredible season and was Europe and EPL top scorer, while other times there are unnecessary debate and false criticism of a player who rightly deserved the award. In 2021, Lionel Messi won his 7th Ballon d'Or, the most of any footballer in history. But his victory has sparked much debate as to whether he truly deserved the award. Many fans argue that he has benefited from his reputation as one of the greatest players of all time, and that Lewandowski, who finished the second, was the worthy recipient, after being denied the 2020 Ballon d'Or due to the COVID-19 pandemic. In 2010, after Messi won his second Ballon d'Or, Johan Cruyff said, "Messi will be the player with the most Ballon d'Or titles in history. Being the player that he is, he can still win many more. He will win 5, 6, or 7. Fast forward to 2021, Lionel Messi turned the Cruyff's prophecy into reality by winning his record-extending 7th Ballon d'Or. But as usual, Messi had faced a lot of criticism, and football pundits feel that Robert Lewandowski deserved to win the trophy ahead of the Argentine. Lewandowski finished second on the podium, and was also awarded the Striker of the Year award for his sensational year. Lewandowski was truly outstanding in front of goals the entire season, but is very unfair to not give credit to Messi for his success. Messi netted 41 goals and 17 assists that year, where he dragged a vulnerable and self-deprecating Barcelona side by the scruff of its neck, putting it on his shoulders to put them relevant in the European League. Messi was the reason why Barcelona fought for the league title till the end, but he didn't get ample support from his teammates to get off the finishing line. However, Messi, who was the captain of a sinking ship, guided them to the Copa del Rey trophy to add something to the Barcelona cabinet. The Catalan Giants beat Athletic Bilbao 4-0 as Messi netted a brace in the crucial final. It was a great year for Messi with the national team, as he guided them to their first major trophy after 28 years. The South American Cup has always been one of the toughest tournaments in the footballing world due to his playing style, which is very defensive and rough at the same time. Messi carried Argentina on his shoulders once again and took them to the final for the third time in the last 4 Copa America tournaments. Messi netted 4 goals and provided 5 assists while creating the most chances for his team, 21. He was named player of the tournament and the Golden Boot winner at the Copa America. Messi also received his record-extending 8 Pichichi trophy for scoring 30 goals in La Liga. Goals alone don't win a player the Ballon d'Or, and Messi knows this more than any. In the year he scored a record 51 goals. He was placed 3rd in the Ballon d'Or. The Striker of the Year award is a new innovation, and quite clearly, it was the Ballon d'Or committee's way of rewarding Lewandowski for the failure to do so in 2020. But to dismiss Messi's season and claim to the Golden Ball trophy on the basis of Lewandowski or Ronaldo's season is unfair and does a disservice to what Messi achieved in 2021. He was the top goal scorer for Barcelona in a season in which he single-handedly took them into the last week of the La Liga title challenge and won them the Copa del Rey. If there was a telling difference in Messi and Lewandowski's respective claims in 2021, it was internationally because of Argentina's first major title in 28 years. The Copa America is one of the toughest titles to win, and Messi was at the forefront of the triumph. Argentina won the final against Brazil at the famous Maracana. Outside of the World Cup, the 2 biggest titles are the Copa America and the Champions of Europe. These 3 have always held the most prestige in world football, and that is not meant to insult or demean any other continental champion. Messi in the Copa America triumphed on the biggest stage, and that was his advantage over Lewandowski and Ronaldo in 2021. Messi carried a Barcelona team burdened with poor management and crippling financial debt to 3rd place in La Liga, also winning the Copa del Rey and finishing as runners-up in the Supercopa de España. That is the differential merit of Messi over the last few years. He continues to be the best of all time, and he shows it individually, and as part of a team, he makes his teams better and makes them shine and lift titles at the end of the season. He has done it with Barca, and that year, he has done it with the Argentine team. On the other hand, Lewandowski scored 64 goals, 10 assists that year, and won Bundesliga, Club World Cup, and DFL Super Cup. He was astonishing in front of goals, as he also broke the long-standing Gerd Muller's record of most goals in a Bundesliga season, 41. As a striker, Lewandowski did everything right. However, Bayern missed out on the back-to-back Champions League glory. Lewandowski was class apart in the year 2020. But at the time, it was the France Football magazine who robbed him of the Ballon d'Or. And Messi, during his winning speech, also admitted that Lewandowski deserved the 2020 Ballon d'Or, and the organisers should give him the golden ball for that. He said, "Robert, you deserve your Ballon d'Or. Last year, everyone was in agreement to say that you were the big winner of this award." Messi added, "Hopefully France Football will give you the 2020 Ballon d'Or. We all believe you deserved it, and I hope you can have it at home." Lewandowski won every trophy with Bayern Munich in 2020, but the France Football magazine cancelled the award ceremony in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic. It is unfair to say Messi robbed Lewandowski's golden ball, but it was the organisers who did that with him. Messi earned 613 points in the voting, while Lewandowski got 580. The golden ball was for the 2021 year, and it was the organisers' fault to hold it last year, or make it a combined ceremony for last year. If it was the award for the 2020, then Lewandowski's case was stronger than Messi's. But looking at the 2021 achievements, Messi truly deserved the trophy that year, while Lewandowski was clear in 2020. What is important to understand is that scoring goals isn't the only thing players need to do to win the award. Lewandowski or Ronaldo are strikers. All they do is score goals. Messi is a director, a controller, and a true number 10. He directs the game, makes it his. He's the link between front and back. Quite simply because in a failing Barca squad, his performances week in week out were extraordinary. He won around 30 Man of the Match awards that season for Barca only. His performance throughout the Copa America tournament for Argentina is said to be one of the best ever by a winning captain. He didn't score the most goals, which is irking some people, but there is a golden boot for that. He controlled and dominated matches every week. The Ballon d'Or is for football performances. 2021 was incredible for Messi. If you watch him every game he played, he was head and shoulders above everyone. In conclusion, 2021 Messi was one of most underrated versions of him, and for me, the second best individual seasons of all time.